Hello guys. I don't know if I'm gonna actually keep up with my video blog on the weekends, but since I had some spare time today, I decided to go on ahead and check out a couple different things that I thought were pretty eye-catching when it came to the news that I saw last night and some this morning. Apparently, for laughs, shits and giggles, I would like to kind of read this one. Some guy, apparently, they rescued him this week in Berlin from a chimney, and he was completely naked. More or less, the joke running around is he Santa Claus going on a belated Christmas run, and of course the authorities are like, no, he's not Santa Claus. He wasn't wearing anything. He doesn't have a beard. And it was just kind of funny. They haven't given a name for him, of course. I mean, that's kind of embarrassing, but they don't even know what he was doing on the roof. Like, why would you be naked on a roof? But he was in there for a little while. They don't know exactly, or at least they haven't said how long he was in there, but I found that kind of, how do you get stuck in a chimney naked? This time of year especially, like, I mean, just in general, how do you wind up naked? And then somebody must be after him. It must have been some kind of, like, hate crime. But, in movie news, though, I saw that apparently Jurassic Park 4 is to be made. And instead of Steven Spielberg directing like he did with apparently the first two movies, he will be producing Jurassic Park 4. But that's his involvement in it this time. It's going to be different. And apparently we're looking for a June 2014 release date for theaters. So that'll be interesting. I haven't seen a Jurassic Park movie in quite some time. I hardly even remember the original ones, actually. But, yeah, that'll be kind of cool to see another Jurassic Park movie. I remember watching the first one for the most part. That's the only one I can really remember. But, let's see, what else did I find? Apparently, let's see if I can get this to load. It was a petition that somebody put into the United States government to have a Death Star style battle station, and they wanted to see if we could get it built by 2016. The government was kind of like, no, because we already have a space station, and we already have some laser-wielding space robots, so we're good. We don't need a Death Star. Unfortunately, a lot of people are going, aww. And I don't blame you, because I think it'd be pretty badass to have a Death Star. But, you know, that's fine. Maybe one day we'll get something like it, though. It'll just take a while. Something very interesting that I could not believe until I started reading the article last night when I was checking out the news, was a titled news article saying that there is a toddler who is 20 years old. And I was curious, I thought, is this like a case of some kind of autism that they're talking about? But no, this young girl, her name is Brooke Greenberg. She's 20 years old, but she has not grown past about 4 years is when she stopped growing. Her parents say that they don't know why. She could be considered a medical miracle. And at first one of the things that I worried about was, well, she might have the body of a toddler, but what about her mind? Like, how does she communicate? I mean, people assume that she's still little, but she's really not. What if she wants to love? What if she wanted to be a teenager? What if that never got to happen? Well, apparently mentally, so from what has been mentioned, she pretty much acts day to day like she's still a toddler. I guess she just hasn't I guess because she hasn't had to grow up, there hasn't been any need for her to learn more. I would have assumed that you just kind of accumulate this knowledge and that it's a standard thing, but apparently her state of mind has remained that of a toddler. She might be considered the quote-unquote fountain of youth, and they are currently doing some tests on her DNA sequencing, and they're trying to read her genetic code to figure out, they're trying to figure out how to give everyone this type of forever young, like she hasn't aged. They've checked her chemistry and everything. She has not aged past about 4 years old. It's ridiculous. I can't. It's amazing to see that this is actually possible. The funny thing is she has, I think it's a younger sister. Yes, she has a younger sister who is 17 years old, and she's been developing completely normally over the years. Nothing's wrong with her development at all. But yet her sister of 20 years old is still a toddler to this day. And the only thing that I can see that will be a huge concern is something that was mentioned towards the end of the article, where the mother said, personally, it hasn't been easy. We don't have anybody really to turn to tell us what to expect, because doctors have no way to determine how long she might live. So what happens when they grow old and too old to take care of her? Who will then? Is she going to go to some kind of a home, a permanent daycare of some kind, an orphanage, a foster home? Like, is her older sister, or her younger sister, going to take her in? Don't know. But I was definitely, I hope I hear more about this in the future, just out of curiosity to see how things turn out for her. A wonderful story about animals also that I saw. I like to talk about kitty cats, and I can admit I'm not like a really big dog person. I kind of liked dogs a lot more when I was younger, and I don't like big dogs that push you over when they get excited, and I'm used to cats. Nice and medium-sized to small animals are generally my kind of thing. So when I think dogs, I think like Chihuahua. But these two dogs in Missouri kept their owner's son, Riley Smith, of 6 years old, warm through temperatures below and in the low 20s overnight when he got lost in the woods near his house. And I gotta say, that's why families need pets. A dog is a good idea, I think, to have in a family, even of one child, because the kid has a protector and a best friend, and I think a lot of kids enjoy growing up with animals such as dogs and cats. Personally, I've been on again and off again with dogs throughout my childhood. We had one and we didn't have one. We had outdoor cats, indoor guinea pigs and things like that. Just having them made me feel more fulfilled, and like I learned more growing up, more about the way things interact with each other and whatnot too. And this is just another good example as to why having a pet growing up and a companion of sorts is definitely, this is a person who pretty much anytime she plays D&D plays a druid, so it's good to have an animal companion, basically. It could save your child's life. But that's basically what I wanted to talk about today. I was doing random searches last night because I'm a subscriber of a website called Swagbucks, which actually, if you do like random web searches in their search bar, you can earn points that can get you gift cards and things like that. So, personally, I've already gotten a couple in the double digits gift cards from like Amazon.com for it's a gradual kind of thing. It takes quite a few points to get to, but anyway, so I was doing that, and I decided to just randomly search chocolate-covered gummy bears, and I went to the images, and I saw these really, really pretty, like, older style Japanese kind of, I guess they're paintings, basically, and they look really good. So I started looking for the source of these pictures, because when I did my search, it would only bring up the picture of one thing at a time, but they looked like they were in common with each other, and I found this old MySpace, and the name on the end of myspace.com is Paperclip Jeans. It's all together. I'd like to see if maybe I can post it down below in the description. But it's this female of 25 years old. She hasn't been on her MySpace in forever, but she has about 4 pictures, really, really well done, I would say, of these Japanese-style paintings. You might want to check them out if you're a fan of art in general. And another thing that I did see that was nice was I was just looking at Minecraft stuff, because right now I need to downgrade it, but back in around the end of last year, one of Minecraft's updates had a conflict with some NVIDIA drivers. I personally have not been able to get an update that will fix this problem. The only thing that I can do to play my Minecraft is downgrade it. And the reason why I even mentioned doing such a thing is because the problem with the NVIDIA driver means that I've got serious lag even when I'm not playing online or anything like that. It's causing graphics trouble. I could be playing on the minimal specs and still not be able to really function, you know, on Minecraft, which makes me kind of sad. So I was looking at Minecraft pictures, and I saw this really nice cathedral of Azra. It was a screenshot by somebody in DeviantArt, and hopefully I'd be able to post a link to that down below too, but I don't know if it'll let me. It depends. But yes, I'd kind of like to take this moment to say that, for one, I would love to hear about where in Minecraft you would like to go. You know, if you could do a patch or a map pack of some kind, what kind of place or picture of a place that somebody has made in their world that you've seen, like on Google search, would you like to go to? I think it'd be cool if we could post pictures and comments on each other's findings, see what, or maybe even just show us pictures of your greatest accomplishments or your favorite place in your personal game of Minecraft. I know I would really like to show off my dwelling in one of my older maps, but I'm unable to, you know, right now, but as soon as I can, I think we should do that. We should do some Minecraft geeking out. But anyway, I'm working all day today, so I'm going to be probably too tired to go on ahead and do a vlog tomorrow. So I hope you all enjoy your weekends. Thank you for watching. Bye.